Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for God is with me. Your staff and your rod, they comfort me. Amen. Thank the Lord for my blessings, for my strength and protection. Man, I know that God got me, but I still keep a weapon in my city. Niggas shady for this money, they a trip, but I keep that 40 tucked. I won't let them catch me slip. If I have to catch a body, I just pray the Lord forgive. I don't wanna hurt nobody, but you know it's me or them. And see, I ain't trying to die, I'm just trying to live my life. Gotta live it to the fullest, cause you ain't gonna do it twice. Alright, I'm out to get it, gotta make some moves.
Artificial GMO stuff, man. That's what they want. Read.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you, said the Lord.
Read.
Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
Listen, how? That's what they ask. How did the Lord love us, man? Right? Why? Because he put your black and Hispanic ass in slavery for doing what you were supposed to do, right? You get mad because I'm punishing you for what you did to me.
Man.
Listen, but that's the entire. Listen, and that just shows you that we're a bunch of entitled ass, spoiled kids. We was at a high point once upon a time in our lives, right? We the ones that went off. We the ones that did what we weren't supposed to do. So the Lord, got on our asses, right? And now we mad at the Most High for doing that. That's crazy. That's our people, though. Read. But that was alright, that's our people. Hey, what's going on, bro? Hey, bro, what's good?
What's going on?
I see you got the flyer, man. You believe in what this and what's going on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What's your nationality on your father's side?
My nationality on my father's side?
Yes, sir.
I don't even know.
Do you know your pops?
Yeah.
Okay, but like you don't know if he like African American?
Oh, he African American for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your grandfather?
I wasn't even born when he.
I feel you. Well, we out here teaching blacks and Hispanics that they're the Israelites, man. You would more than likely be from the tribe of Judah, the same tribe that Christ came from. You feel me? So that's just what we out here to do, man. Just to tell our people and remind our people of who they are, because for so long we have forgotten who we are. We call ourselves black. We really didn't even have an official title until the mid 80s. We didn't have an official, they was calling us all type of stuff. Negroes, Afro-Americans, African, it was all type of stuff, man. Yeah. We didn't have an official name until then, and Jesse Jackson had to name us. He named us, right? Like we're like a dog. Like we're like a dog fresh out the kennel. He named us. He's like, I'm gonna call us African-American, and that's what we've been ever since. You know that they called the prophets niggas too?
Yeah.
You know that?
No, I didn't know.
Let me show you that the word nigger is in the Bible. Let me show you. Let me Acts 13. They was calling us niggas even then.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1. Now there was in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
It was called what?
Nigger.
You see, it's nigger. Now it says Niger right there, but when you look into that word, it says the black man or black, right? And the word nigger is just a bastardized version of the word Niger. Niger just means black. That's all it means. So we was being called niggers even back then. You feel me? So this Bible is about us. It's about us, it's for us, it's to us, and it's only us, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right? We gotta rely on each other. Give me that in Jeremiah. You gotta press. Okay, give me that in Jeremiah, they will press together. Okay, yeah, you see it? But because the white man is a damn idiot. You feel me? The word Niger has been bastardized, right? So they say nigger because they can't say Niger. It's just a bastardized version. You got it? Jeremiah 8, oppress together. What would I say? 50 and 30. Got it? All right, read.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 4. In those days and in that time, saith Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come, and they and the children of Judah together. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 33. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the children of
the Most High
Israel.
God, read.
The children of
The
Israel.
children of Israel, so that's the southern kingdom. That would be like the so-called Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Native Americans. That's the children of Israel. The northern kingdom, read.
And the children of Judah.
The children of Judah, that would be the Haitians, African Americans, the Jamaicans, right? The Trinidadians, read.
Were oppressed together.
This shows that this is talking about us because this says that we were oppressed together. We were in this land. We both went through Jim Crow, Juan Crow, right? We were both on plantations, right? We were both hung on trees. Both of our women were taken and babies torn out of their wombs, right? Right? Babies fed to dogs. Their babies got fed to dogs. Our babies got fed to alligators, right? We were oppressed together. Read.
And all that took them captive held them
It
fast.
said that all them that took us captive, they held us. They held us close. Read.
They refused to let them go.
They refuse to free us because we're still in slavery to this day. This proves right here that because we got taken from the western shores of West Africa, right? We were taken from those from places. If we're not in slavery anymore, why are we not back in the western shores of Africa? Why are we still here? Because they refuse to let us go, right? So that's what that's talking about. We are still in captivity to this very day. We're still subject to payments to those who put us in captivity. And all of them put us into captivity. It's not just the white man, it's the Chinese man, the Arab man, East Indian man. We were in different captivity. We've always been in captivity. Why? Because we failed to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's pretty much it. Every time we sin, the Most High put us in captivity. Every single time. So we have to understand that in order to be back at that highest state that we once were, we got to start keeping the commandments. We got to stop putting a razor to our beards. We got to let our beards grow. We got to let our hairlines grow naturally, right? If you want to get a shape up or a lineup or a shave, you can't use a razor. You can use a clipper. What I believe with a zero guard, but you can't, you feel me, take a shaving stick. You can't do that. It's a sin according to the Bible. Let me show you that. You got precept? Okay, read it.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 13, verse 16 in the GNT. Samaria must be punished for rebelling against you. Her people will die in war. Babies will be dashed to the ground.
It said that what?
Babies will be dashed to the ground.
So babies were dashed to the ground. They would literally take women, Taino women, tie them to trees, and tear the baby out. And feed it to dogs or dash it on the ground. Read.
Babies will be dashed to the ground, and pregnant women will be ripped open.
It said what?
Pregnant women will be ripped
You
open.
can literally Google pictures of this, and you can see pictures of them literally tearing a baby out of a woman's stomach. Yeah. The wickedness of our oppressors, man. We've gone through that, and see, we gotta understand why we're still here. We gotta ask those questions. Why are we still in captivity with this dude? Why is it that we have to forgive and dwell amongst the people who were hanging us on trees 70 years ago? That's not long ago. My grandma's still alive. You feel me? My grandma's still alive. She was alive around that time. You got the beer? Oh,
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, in verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
See, you should not round the corners. You shouldn't mar or destroy. Don't get no lineups, read.
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
Don't get no shape up either. You can, but with a zero guard razor, zero guard clipper. Never put like a Gillette. Don't put no razor to your face or your head, read.
This is the book of Leviticus 21 and 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Said what?
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Right, so there's this rapper in Chicago from Kankakee, really not from Chicago. His name Dude. And that dude got I'm talking about what's like a head, bro. His head is like a chrome dome. Like literally no hair. That man puts a razor to his head. You feel me? If you going bald, you're supposed to keep like the little tiny follicles in your head. You can't make your shit to look like Tupac. You feel me? Let me ask you another question. Like, do you eat pork? What about like some crab legs?
No,
Shrimp? Okay. Crazy. Okay. So like, you know, I guess the next thing. Let me ask you this question. Have you heard this before? Yes. Okay. So like, how long ago? Like, when you heard it? Last year. Okay. So like, somebody give me fringes. You're supposed to, it's a way that, it's something that's expected of you. You gotta, you knowing that you're an Israelite is not just, it's a start. But you gotta start doing other things and what it is, right? Read that.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of
So
Israel,
we gotta speak to the children of Israel, read.
and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
And make them fringes in the borders of your garments, right? So you gotta get you some fringes, man. Either these or these, it really don't matter. You feel me? But you gotta put these on the borders of your garments. Why?
Throughout your generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And this shall be unto you for a fringe,
So it's telling you why we have to do it. Read.
that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So that's why we wear fringes, so we can remember the commandments of the Lord. So when we feel like we're about to sin, do something that we're not supposed to do, we can just look at our fringes and be like, I'm not that person that I was before. I'm not that same nigga that I was before. I'm a changed man. Right now, I'm not saying that the things that you were used to do, only you and your God know what you do. And I'm not gonna go into that, but like, you can look into this Bible, right? Genesis to Deuteronomy. Genesis to Deuteronomy, that's the Torah. And that's where the 613 commandments are located. And you can just read that and see the do's and don'ts, right? Like when you talk to a girl, you might ask her what are her do's and don'ts. You mean what she like, what she don't like. That's the Bible. What do you know, like you go in there and you can just start renewing your mind. You can start converting and becoming that man that you've always wanted to be. So, Lord willing, if we run into each other again, I can see you start to grow your beard out because it looks like you can grow a beard. So I see you start growing your beard out. You feel me? And I see you, with some fringes on, some zeets. And if you want some zeets, there's brothers here that sell to sell them. You feel me? You gotta wear it all throughout your generation, man. Meaning, if you got kids,
Yes.
put it on your kids, put it on your wife, put it on your mom, your pops. Have all them wear. Now they might not want to, but in your household, you're responsible for your own household.
It was nice.
It was nice to teach you, brother. What's going on, sir? How you doing? You got any questions?
No.
What you think about what's going on up here?
I mean, as far as religion, all of my questions have been answered years ago.
You said what?
All of my questions have been answered years ago, but I remember this.
What? Oh, this Gator man?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the planting seeds that started my journey. I learned about this in my freshman year in college.
Did you?
I learned about this in my freshman because I did Black history. I was fascinated with history.
Where'd you take it at?
In Chicago. I'm from Chicago. So and my teacher, my professor, he basically showed us a video about this, about how they were like taking babies and feeding them to alligators, and that's the reason why like the alligators, all those gator companies, the companies that sell like gator shoes and all that, those are thriving companies. They started basically doing stuff like this.
Well, I know they bought them from the merchants that went down, and that's how they caught them.
So that's why I'm like against that. I'm totally against like alligators, especially after finding out about this. I mean, I can't do it.
Well, you found out about it. Now we're going to get it anyway. It was too expensive.
Yeah, yeah. But nah, like, can I ask you a question? Like what's your nationality and your father's name?
My nationality?
Yes, sir.
Black.
You said what?
So-called black.
So he's black. Okay, all praise. Well, you will be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Have you heard about this before?
Yeah, I have. One of my wife's cousins, brother Israelite.
Okay, well, you're an Israelite too. This isn't something that you can just turn into overnight. This is something that you're born as. You feel me? Just like Harry Potter, right?
Yep.
That man was born a wizard, man. You feel me? Superman, they was born like that. Michael Jordan, he was born great. You feel me? It was destined. So that's who you are. You are a naturally born blood, Israelite.
This message is probably a little bit too prickly for anybody walking the streets.
Oh, well, that's what we need.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. reason I got rid of this image wasn't because of somebody coming to
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you talking about the image with the horns or just the image?
the image and the horns.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. What turned me against that image and knowing what the real image was, 30 years ago I read a military book and it talked about how people in other countries look at how people look at Christianity. And they didn't understand what the was talking about. In other words, they reached their past.
Yeah.
So this is actually accurate.
What, this image?
It's accurate in the way that it was packaged.
Oh, so, but you know he don't look like this.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So this is perfect propaganda right here. This is perfect. This propaganda is the ultimate form of white supremacy in the world. It's a $1 trillion business.
As an artist, I would repackage that with the same message. Because like I said, somebody, people gonna automatically go, no, it's not like that. But understand that when they say white man's religion,
He don't know. He worships. What he's doing is vain. What he does is vain. Like, because it's all vain. Yeah. Because listen, this Bible is not even a religious book. It was made religious by those that wanted basically a piece of this pie, but they couldn't get it. So like, and now in these last days, it's being deciphered to the truth, the ones who it was actually written to, right? That's just like me, right? Me and you, we got like a rapport, and like I sent you like a coded message, and only you can understand that message. That's how the Bible is. It's a coded message written only for a specific nation of people. It's not for everybody. So when a white man or any other nation, Chinese, East Indian, if they read this Bible, they're only gonna see John 3:16. They're only gonna see, love thy neighbor. They're not gonna see that they got slavery coming. They're not gonna see that salvation is only for Israel. They're not gonna see that Christ only died for the nation of Israel.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He shows his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
He said that he showed his word unto Jacob. To the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, this is who this Bible is written to. Read.
He had not dealt so with any nation.
The Bible says that he's not dealing with any other nation. He only dealing with the nation of Israel. Right? We've been deceived into thinking that Jesus Christ and God love everybody. We've been deceived to think that that integration is a good thing. We've been deceived to think that the white man, the Chinese man, the East Indian man, the Asian man, we've been deceived into thinking that those are our friends, but at the end of the day, it was only 70, 80 years ago that they was hanging our uncles and aunties on trees. That wasn't that long ago, but now we have to be in unity. We got to be hands across America. Yeah. It got to be that too. It got to be all that. We have to put this in their faces, because if we bring up the topic of slavery, it's like a taboo topic, but it shouldn't be, because it happened, and there's no statute of limitations on murder. We got to bring them up on charges. We got to let them know what they did, man.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Most High not gonna do a damn thing, man. He's already done what he was supposed to do. It said that he reveals his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Who are the prophets? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? A Hamite cannot be a prophet, man, of God, right? Joel Osteen can't be a prophet of God, man. Okay? That damn book that was trying to break down Revelation 13 and 9, he cannot be a prophet of God. It's only for us. It's only for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And you damn heathens, right? You other nations, y'all got to get comfortable with that. Y'all got to be okay with that, man, because you guys have had the controller for so long, man. Our controller has been unplugged. It's been uncharged. You You feel me? And we haven't had a chance to play the game. We want to play the game. And the Most High is going to take you out the room. He's going to take you out the house, damn it. And he's going to let us play the game. We're going to be playing that game from sun up, damn it, to sun up. Right? We're not going to pass the joystick. Right? It's going to be continuous. It's going to be continuous. It's going to be a continuous thing. Precept?
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, and verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am Yahweh your power, and none else.
Yes, man. He's our God, right? He's our DTE, man. He's our ComEd, man. Right? He's our power source. He's our solar stuff, man. He's our battery pack, right? He's the one that gives us strength, man. He's the one that feeds and clothes us. He's not dealing with you other nations, man. He's just giving you the scraps and making you think that you're getting a damn gourmet steak. Nah, man, you're getting the damn underlings, man. You're getting the shake. That's what you're getting, man. That's it on that.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
We're not gonna be ashamed, man, because right now, Blacks and Hispanics, let's just be honest, man. We at the bottom of the bottom, man. We are very, very in the red right now, man. We're ashamed, right? We're nothing.